Hey everybody, this is Tom again in Western North Carolina, and I'm going to do the next step on how to make a chair, how I make a chair. Anyways, I think this is like March the 4th, 2021, and we got a good day outside, springtime, about freezing overnight, but it's going to be a nice day. Anyways, the next step I'm going to do, I think it's episode 10. I'm going to put the front together, or the first part of putting the front together, which is just basically the two rungs, the two straight rungs that go in the front of the chair. If you remember, we made the front posts and we drilled them. Remember, the holes are 1 inch deep, and we have a mark on these top that indicates the front of the chair. If you can see those marks right there, I've got marks. That's the front corner of the chair. When I lay these down on the bench, I put that little mark down with my holes facing across for the rungs to go in the holes like this. Anyways, I just pulled these two rungs out of the kiln. They're 17 inches long. These ones aren't too straight, but they're good. And first thing I'm going to do is determine how I want the rungs to go in the chair. And I want the growth rings, which are going this way in this rung, I want them to be, when the chair's sitting on the floor, I want those to be horizontal. So in this case on the bench, they're going to be this way. So I look at this rung and determine how I want to put it in the chair. You know, I can put it this way. I can turn it upside down, put it this way. I can swap the ends. Same thing, up and down. I pretty much want to do this. I've got a little curve that goes in. If I have a bow in, I want that in the chair, not out of the chair. And if I have a bow up and down, I always put the bow down. I think that looks more natural, the way it should be. You know, if you put your foot on the chair, it's going to bend it down. So I'm going to put this one like this. And what I do, I've got a hole drilled in a block of wood here. And I've got it drilled. I've got that hole is 15/16 deep. And I'm going to put this in there and put a little mark on what's the bottom of the chair, down to the floor this way. Put a mark there. Put a mark there and lay that back down just how I want it to go in the chair. Now I'm going to look at this one. It's got a bow in. I'm going to put it in the chair this way. Okay, I'm putting it like that. So now I have a mark, a little mark on the bottom of these rungs. Think you maybe can see that. Move it around a little bit for you. Anyways, that lets me know when I go to put this in, I need to be looking at that mark. And then the mark is 15/16. The holes are 1 inch deep. So when I drive it in, when that mark disappears, I'm pretty sure that rung is all the way in. I can also tell by the feel and the sound of it, but that takes you got to drive a few in before you get the feeling for that. Anyways, I'm ready to put these in already. Now these holes, I may have already done it, but if you haven't already done it, you might want to just touch those with, this is 220 sandpaper. If there's any little burr on your holes, you might want to get them off right now. Or if you've got any other little things you want to sweeten this up at all, now's the time to do it before your rungs are in. I think that maybe I've already gone over these before, but it's been so long that I can't remember. So I've got those ready to put in. So what I do is I take my glue and I put just, well, that's a pretty small one. But what I want to put in there is a little bit of glue about the size of a split pea or a lentil. Take my nail, take my little nail, and get that around in there like that. Now, I've probably told you this before, but traditionally there wouldn't have been any glue in these. But you know, we're rich and have glue and stuff like that, and so this is the only chance there is to get glue in them, so I just go ahead and put it in. Anyways, right here, I'm just going to take this and stand it up there. I'm looking at my mark right there. Take my trusty hammer. And bam that in. See, the mark there disappeared. So I think that's all the way in. So I'm going to take my next one. Just like that. My mark disappeared. I got 2 rungs in there. Alright, now I'm going to put the glue in my other one. Oh boy, I got double in that one. So I'm going to take some of that out with my nail and move it down here. Oh man, I just got some glue outside the hole. And I always try to not get any glue outside the hole, because that just means you have to clean it up. And I don't like cleaning up glue. Now you'll see some things in some books and different places where they put glue in the hole and on this part right here. I don't like doing that, because when this goes in, it just squeegees that glue off and comes out and makes a mess. And so I don't like that mess. So I don't do that. I just put it in. So anyways, put that like that. Take your rubber hammer. Get that one started. Now right now, you want to kind of check and see that you're in line with each other. And if you're not in line, oh boy, try to get it in line. If those are right in line with each other, it's just like winding sticks. And there, see, my marks disappeared again. Check the alignment. Pretty good. So that one's together. You can't get that apart right now. You can get it apart, but it's really hot. It's pretty hard. But that glue will dry. That wood will swell up inside that hole, and those are in there. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and run through that again. Got 2 front posts in good condition. I got my marks. I'm putting them down. The front of the chair is down right here. Gotta get 2 rungs. Just pull 2 rungs out of the kiln. Put them here. See, oh, I like them. Oh boy. Here's a rung. This isn't my ideal rung. I hope you can see this. But it will work, and it's a good rung. It's curvy, but the tenons on the ends are pretty much in line with each other, and that's the most important thing. So this one's ooh-wee. Let's see. It's got so many curves in it, it's hard to decide which way to put it in the chair. I think I'm going to go like that. It's got to go in, so it's one. Over like that. This one's a little curvy too. I'm going to go like that. Put your mark on. You want to go like that. Go ahead and put my glue in. Just a little bit. Try not to spill any outside of there. There's my glue. Stir that around. Always wipe your nail off. If you get a bunch of glue crud on your nail doesn't work very good. Standing this up. And in. Okay. Put my glue in again. Wipe the nail off. Can you check the alignment? See, it's not straight. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna give it a little tweak. Oh, too much. Too much. Ooh, let's see. There, we got it. That one line just barely didn't disappear. Let's get my bigger hammer. I don't know where my bigger hammer went. Not prepared. Alright, that one mark did not quite disappear, but I feel like it's in as far as it's going to go, so I'm just going to leave it. And I can't. There it is. I found my big hammer. I had it hid. I'm going to put this here right over the leg where it's most solid and give it a whack. Okay, it did not go in. So, but that's that's where it's going to be. Check it. Pretty much in line. So there's that. Anyways, that's the next step. I'm making a chair. The next thing I'm going to show you is how I put what I call the frame front on the top of the chair, on the top of this front. That'll be the next episode. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to give a shout out to Robert for helping me set up this channel. And I just got a comment yesterday from Nanette. I really appreciate that. And I hope you guys are all getting something out of this. I'm getting something out of it just by putting it out there. Anyways, remember, it's just how I make a chair. And it's just me. Anyways, I'm thankful for what I have. And I hope you can be thankful for what you have. And I'm going to watch this video now to see if my head's in the picture. But if my head's not in the picture, that doesn't matter. I'm trying to show you the chair. It doesn't matter about me so much. Anyways, I hope you can be thankful for what you have. And I hope to see you another time. Bye now.